Welcome back. Well, you may have taken a trip to Phoenix and eaten at a restaurant called Durant. When you step inside, it's like stepping back in time. Well, one Arizona filmmaker is taking some history from that iconic location and turning it into movie magic. Take a look.
Write me a check for $1,650. What for?
Bet the papers again, Jack.
Papers don't write about guys like me, man.
Mafia. Money.
No, please. He said that nothing would happen to me. No!
Love that. That was a clip from the film Durant Never Closes. Director, writer, and producer of this amazing film, Travis Mills, is sitting down with us to talk about the Tucson and Sierra Vista release. Travis, you and a lot of other people came together to make this film. Where did this even start? Because I know Durant has a history, and when you go in there, you kind of see that. What sparked that as like a movie idea?
Well, almost everyone in Phoenix knows Durant's, right? Because we pass it on Central all the time, and you hear things about, you know, the mob used to hang out there. But I started doing research. I started with the Phoenix New Times cover story, found the book, found the play, and discovered that the story is not the restaurant. It's the guy who owned it. It's Jack Durant. So after that, I was hooked. I was fascinated. I just had to make the movie.
Awesome. Well, we saw some familiar faces in there. One of them was Tom Sizemore. So tell us, what was he like? What was it like to work with him?
Tom Sizemore is an awesome actor. He's very intense, though. I mean, this is not an easy thing to work with each other. And we shot the movie in 8 days, so we are under a lot of pressure, working very quickly. And he said to me at one point, Travis, there's not a single scene in this movie that's easy, where I can just sort of sleepwalk or just kind of do it. Every scene has a lot of meat and depth to it. So I think it's one of his best performances. I know I have a biased opinion, but I really do. You get to see how good of an actor he really is.
Well, I mean, of course, we know him from Black Hawk Down. We know him from Saving Private Ryan. And for him, you know what I mean, to give that kind of like a ode to your film had to have felt, you know, really good. That, like you said, it's challenging him.
Right.
It's kind of putting him out there. Now, this film, we of course said Durant is in Phoenix or whatever, but how is it just so important to Arizona that we do this?
Well, I think it's important to not just Arizona, but any city to remind people that you don't have to go to Hollywood to make movies or New York to make films. And not just that, you need to take advantage of your culture, of your history. So in Arizona, there's so many great stories. This, the Don Bowles murder from the 70s, so many things that we're working on. And in Tucson, I'm sure that there's amazing stories as well. So we just need to take advantage of that.
I love that, absolutely. And one way you're doing that is the filming is a little bit different. Just from the trailer, you can see it's unique. So kind of tell us what you're doing that's sort of different than what they're doing in Hollywood.
Well, one thing that we're doing is, like I said, we're shooting on low budgets, and we shot the film in 8 days. That's kind of unheard of and pretty insane. Tom Sizemore said, I feel like we just played an entire NFL season in 1 week. Travis is nuts. That was his quote when we were done. So we're just doing anything we can to make it happen, you know, because we're not interested in going to Hollywood. We're interested in bringing Hollywood here.
But you guys are kind of known for that, kind of doing a bunch of films in a certain amount of days and kind of, you know, banging them out like that. Right. And that, to me, makes it even better, knowing that what went into it when you watch the film. And you kind of hit on another story that you're interested in is the Don Bowles. I know that's kind of a next step for you, and Tucson has a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, the next film is called Valley of Shadows, and it's about Don Bowles and the reporters who came in from all around the country to help solve his murder. And we're actually planning on shooting a majority of the film here in Tucson at one of the hotels here. And we're really excited about that. We're scouting locations right now.
That's so cool. What if somebody watching is like, I want to be involved? Is there a way way they can reach out to you, kind of get them your information?
You know, the best way is to find us on Facebook. Durant's Never Closes on Facebook, Running Wild Films on Facebook. We really focus on the social media thing and just staying in touch with all of our fans and followers on there.
And I know you're doing Durant's Never Closes. You're doing a lot of screenings in many different states. It's, you're
Right.
taking this on the road, but we're doing a couple here, Tucson, Sierra Vista.
Right. Sierra Vista is tonight only, so I hope people will come out for that. It's at Uptown 3 Theater, and then it's going to play for a week at the Screening Room in downtown Tucson.
Awesome. So tell us, why should people go out and see this movie? Really, who should go out and why?
Well, just to see a good movie. I mean, I think it's a great story. I think it's a great performance. But also, if you care about local stuff, if you really want filmmakers like us to stick around and make movies here, we need local people to support it.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I just from the trailer, you have me hooked. And like,
Good.
the trailer,
to hear
I
that.
love that kind of mob scene. We've all kind of heard the stuff about Jack Durant and his, so they say things that you kind of know about him. And I love
Right.
that we're going to kind of see that. And Tom Sizemore as Jack Durant, perfect casting.
You won't be disappointed. He really steals the entire show.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to see it, and I'm really excited that you're going to be filming here coming up, hopefully, and always want to support local filming here in Arizona. So I want to say thank you for coming out, because this
Thank
is
you.
awesome. The trailer's awesome. We can't wait to see it. We're going to make sure everybody has the information to go check it out this week.
Great.
Travis, come back, please.
Please come back.
We will.
And you can watch Durant's Never Closes at the Screening Room starting today. For more information, call 480-593-9059 or visit durantsnevercloses.com.